Hello everyone, salutations. Today we are going to study SOP 7. The title is Navigation on an Image Using Client Side Image Mapping in Web Page Using HTML5. So we are going to perform client side image mapping. So for client side image mapping, first of all, what they said, create a web page named imagemap.html. Okay, first of all, we need a file. Okay, so I have made a file already with the name given in the question, imagemap.html. Okay, the basic structure is also ready. Title I have given text mapping. Okay, because we are doing image mapping, so any text related to the question will do. Then one h1 tag I have given just to indicate what we are doing, so demonstration of client side image mapping. And first step in image mapping is to load the image on the web page. Okay, so I have provided img tag src and copy pasted the location of the image and file name and extension also I have provided. Okay, so step by step we are going to perform this. So let's see output of this file image map. I will open Internet Explorer and open the file menu, open, browse. Okay, I'll go to the folder and this is the folder image map and click on OK. Okay, so image has been loaded. Okay, so now once image has been loaded, let's read the next question with an inserted image. Okay, so in image has been inserted having jpg, png or gif extension. So we have jpg extension. Create three different shapes, rectangle, circle and polygon, which do not overlap. Note the coordinates making use of MS Paint or any other image editing application like GIMP, Irfan, View, Pinta. Okay, so they have mentioned the software options. You can use any one of them. MS Paint is simplest. Okay, then each shape should be mapped or navigate with a different URL that should navigate to a local web page. Okay, so you have to navigate all the three hotspots to different local web pages. Okay, so we also need three local web pages. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, now this is our code. So now we are going to provide the mapping information. Once image has been loaded, we provide the mapping information. To provide mapping information, use map tag. Okay, map tag comes with an attribute name. Okay, but what name will you provide? First of all, we must understand we are performing client-side image mapping. To perform client-side image mapping, use attribute useMap. Usemap is an attribute supported by img tag which is used to perform client-side image mapping. This attribute is must if you are performing client-side image mapping, and provide the value. But there is one convention, value of usemap must begin with hash special character and you can give any text related to the image. So my college image is related to college, so I'll provide college. Okay, so I provided use map, so now I am going to perform client side image mapping. Now in map tag name attribute I have to repeat this value without the use of hash symbol, then only mapping information and will be linked to the image. Okay, this name must be same, then only whatever you provide inside the map tag will be available on the image. Linking is done with the help of name attribute. Okay, only the thing is in use map you provide a hash and here you ignore the hash symbol. Okay, but this text has to be same, the values has to be same, except the hash symbol. Hash symbol is to be provided in use map. Now, map is a pair tag. Inside map tag, we are going to provide three hotspots. To provide a single hotspot, use area tag. Now, area is a singular tag. Okay. Single area tag creates a hotspot on the image. Hotspot is nothing but clickable region, okay, where you can click and reach to some another page. Okay. So area tag has got four important attributes. First of all, shape. HTML allows to create hotspots in three different shapes. The first one is circle. Then next attribute is href. So we will discuss each and every shape, all the three shapes in three hotspots. Okay. So first we will try to finish one hotspot, href. Okay. Now in href they said it should be what they said, what were the particular words? Each shape should be mapped or navigate with different URL that navigate to a local web page. Okay, so we have to provide a local web page. Local web page I have already created. Local web page is nothing but any file. Okay, I have given the file name as local and I'll show you its contents. It's nothing, just the basic structure, and I have mentioned with the help of h1 tag local page. Okay, so this content must be loaded when I click on the hotspot, and name of the file is local. Okay, so since this file is available inside the same folder, I don't have to provide the location, entire location of the file. I'll just provide the file name local.html. So this is the second attribute of href. Sorry, area. Area tag has first important attribute shape. Mention the name of the shape. Then href. So where you want to link, what you want to link. Okay. So that you provide. So as per the question, they said local local web page. So I gave name of a local web page which is available in the folder. If this file is not present in your folder, if it is in some another folder, you have to provide entire location also. Location, then file name and extension, just like here image. Okay. Then third attribute of area is chords. Important attribute, chords. You have to provide the coordinates where you want to create the hotspot. So open your image in paint application. First you go to the folder where your image is available. So your, I think so my image is available in downloads. Yes. So I'll go right click on the image and go to the open with option and choose paint. Paint application is generally a default application in your PC. You will get easily. Okay, so this is the paint application. Okay, see now this is the status bar. By chance if you don't see the status bar, in status bar when you move your mouse anywhere inside the image, you can see this coordinate values continuously changing. Okay, so this you need. In status bar, coordinate values must be shown. In case the status bar is not visible, you go to the view menu of the paint and see here we have options like ruler, grid lines and status bar. Give a check mark, give a selection on status bar, you will be able to see the status bar as well as the coordinates. Okay, so x-axis, y-axis 2D image, because it is a two-dimensional image, you will get two set of coordinates for each pixel, for each point. Okay, so first shape was circle, so I'll click on the circle tool. But very important, if you are drawing the shapes, you can draw the shapes or just point your mouse here and there and take the coordinates. Okay, the best idea is to point here and there and take the points. But if you are getting confused, okay, so you can draw the shape, but make sure you do not save the image with the shapes. Okay, because if in output if you are able to see the outline of the shapes that you have drawn, that is wrong. Okay, outlines should not be seen. So in case if you are drawing the shapes, do not save the image. Okay, so for now I'll draw the shapes for you. I have selected this oval tool and dragged and dropped in this area. And in question clearly it is said the hotspots should not overlap. Shapes should not overlap. Where was that? Yes, see. The three different shapes should not overlap it. So we will make it far. Okay, all the three shapes we will make far away from each other, and it's good also because if you make it very near, so there is confusion between the hotspots. You click one and the another page loads, okay, which was not supposed to open. Okay, so maintain proper distances between the shapes. So this is a random circle. How to take coordinates for the circle? Place your mouse in the center position. Assume any center position and observe. Okay, observe the coordinates. I can see 200 comma 120. Note down. Either you note down right now, I'll just type it. Okay, that was 200, I think so. I'll take one more. Okay, so now I have got 201 comma 124. 201 comma 124. 201 comma 124. Okay, so I have got the center position. For circle shape you have to take the center position, and the third value which you are going to mention, it's up to you. Okay, I have said 100 means 100 pixels radius. Within 100 pixel radius that circle will be assumed, that shape will be assumed, and hotspot will be formed. Okay, so how to take the coordinates for circle? Once again I'll repeat. Draw the shape. Okay, but if you're drawing the shape, please don't save the image. Okay, keep your mouse somewhere in the center of the circle. Assume any center point. Okay, note down the coordinates. If you have a notebook, it's good, you note down and then type, but right now I'll just type. Okay, so I have typed the center position, and the third value I have provided on my own. This means these 2 points means center and this means radius. So if you're drawing circle on a notebook, what are needed? For example, your question is draw a circle of 5 centimeter. Okay, so 5 centimeter, you will take the measurement on your compass and then take a center position and draw the circle. Okay, so to create a circle, 2 points are needed, a center and a radius. So center you have provided, and radius also you have given depending upon your assumption 100 pixels, for example. So this is how you take the coordinates of the circle. The last attribute is alt, means alternate text. Alt attribute is available in img tag, you must have seen. Okay, so you can give any text. I'll give circle. Okay, in previous versions of browser, uh, this circle text, how it was visible, alt text, how it was visible when you position your mouse on the hotspot, when you just hover your mouse on the hotspot, tooltip text used to arrive, okay, for some seconds. So that used to suggest that in this position hotspot has been created, you can click. Okay, so but in latest browser, alt value is not shown as a tooltip text, but fine, this is also an attribute you have to remember and you can use. Okay, so area tag has got four important attributes: shape, to provide which type of hotspot, which shape of hotspot you want to create. In href you can provide the local file name, local web page file name, or the url also. We will try with functional url of website also. Okay, then coordinates related to the shape, and alt to provide any text. Okay, so for now I have created only one hotspot, and this is how you should perform: create only one hotspot, see your map tag is closed properly or not, save it and see the output. So here is the output, and I'll refresh. Okay, I have refreshed the output, and I know somewhere over here I have made the circle. Now see. Okay, when I put the mouse away, now here hotspot area is not there, but here hotspot area is there. It's here also, till 100 pixels I gave. Yes, it's available here also, here also, here also. So till the area you can see uh, hand pointer, that means that area is active. You can give a click. Now see that local page has been loaded. Okay, so this is how our first hotspot is successfully made. Then rest part is easy. One hotspot is made, then just copy paste this. Okay, copy paste and do the editing. Next shape we will study rectangle, but we mention rect. Okay, and local web page. Now local web page, same web page if I load, then also no problem, but in question they have said uh, each shape should be mapped or navigated to different URL. Okay, so there should be difference in the URL, so I'll create another file. Okay, so I'll save as this local file and provide the file name local1.html or local1.htm. Both the extensions are allowed, HTML or HTM. Okay, clicked on save, and I'll do minor changes. Local, instead of local I'll make local1. Contents I did not change. Okay, now how to take rectangle? And go to the paint, selecting this rectangle tool and creating a rectangle far away from circle. This is rectangle shape. Okay, just drag and drop, click, drag and drop. Then how to take coordinates of rectangle diagonally opposite, either these two opposite or these two. Okay, so I'll take these two opposite. So I kept the mouse position over there and it shows 843 comma 74. So I'll quickly type that 843 comma 74 here. 843 comma 74. Then which was the next point? Here. Okay, I took this one, so I have to take diagonally opposite one, this one. So I place the mouse and it says 989 comma 148. So I'll type 989 comma 148 something. Yes. Okay, so this has been done. For rectangle you have to take coordinates of two opposite vertices. uh, yes. Okay, and alt also I'll change rect, control s. Then we will see our second hotspot has been created successfully or not. Refreshed. Yes. Okay, see, hand pointer, click, local web page or local page. Okay, contents I did not change. This is also a local page but different file. Now third one, third hotspot, polygon. Okay, copy paste. So the shape is polygon, but you have to provide the value poly. Okay, and web page, local web page, so you can create another local web page. So I'll quickly change the contents of previous local web page. Local web page, second, then save as local2.html, enter. Okay, actually the content should be like for the first local.html it should have been local page first, then for the second one local page second, and for the third one local page third. Okay, so you can do the editing, doesn't matter. Creating a local page is very very simple. So I think so I saved that properly. Local2, yes, so I will change the file name local2. Shape name poly. Coordinates, how to provide coordinates, let's see. Going back to the image, drawing a polygon shape. Okay, I'll take this triangle tool. Okay, take the triangle tool and draw far away. I'll draw here, dragged and dropped. Okay, you want, you can reposition also. Now how to take the shape? Take the coordinates of all the three vertices. So I took the first point. It shows 632 comma 652. 632 comma 652. I'll type it quickly. 632 comma 652. One vertex over, second vertex. 550 560 comma 769. 560 comma 769. 769. Third, going back to the paint, third vertex, 702 comma 768. Okay, so all the three coordinates have been taken. In circle we take only one coordinate, rectangle two coordinates, and in polygon three coordinates. Okay, poly three coordinates, 1, 2 and 3. Accordingly I'll change the value, poly, control S. So this should be fine. And okay, refresh. So somewhere over here, yes, it has been done. Click, click. Okay, local page second. Okay, contents you can modify the way you want. So this is done. Okay, but now if you want to link this to any functional website, this was the example of local web page because it's available in our computer in the same folder. Okay, so the extension is .html. But if you want to link to a functional website, you have to provide the entire URL. For example, http colon two forward slash www dot google dot com. Right now internet connectivity is not available in my computer, but still we will try to see this. Okay, going back, refreshing. So for the first hotspot, okay, you are not connected to internet, but it definitely attempted to reach. See here in the URL. Okay, yes, see here in the URL, http colon www.google.com. If we had an internet connectivity, it would have loaded the Google web page. Okay, so in this way, depending on the question you can change the URL. If it is a functional website, URL of a functional website, or URL of a local web page. This is local web page. Okay, so this has been done. We will see if anything is left in our question. No, everything we have done. So here we complete with this practical. Okay, so write whenever your teacher says. Okay, and so I'll stop the video. Thanks for joining.